Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Alex here, and changing up Minecraft a little bit. It's not a tutorial today, not redstone, something related, or a neat little house. Um, Definitely not a map, little showcase world, but definitely gonna be doing that in the future. I found another neat little one that Rob and I want to do. No, Rob and I are going to war essentially. We're here in the designated safe zone by four little pillars around here, so. Um, you ready to cover the ground rules, Rob?
I will try. I will
Okay.
definitely try.
Um, well, I'll start off. This is still under construction. We're still working on the safe zone. We're going to work on it in the background and stuff. One of the important rules for right now, anything that we acquire in the safe zone or while working on it is completely separate from what we have out in the world. So all this stacks of wood, stone tools, and whatnot, we're not allowed to use unless it's in the safe zone or decorating said safe zone, which is marked out by four little pillars here. It's a 100 by 100 area, nothing too big, and we have swords we're going to run off with. Um, Essentially, Rob and I are at war, and we're going to have some base rules, some common sense stuff, but no cows, Rob. No cows. We talked
I'm
about
making
this.
I'm making a small farm. We need food. We're we're desperately low.
We can't have it outside of the safe zone.
It's gonna be inside the safe zone. Don't worry.
So, do you want to cover some? Do you have any things you want to add about for the whole rules and stuff?
Um, a little bit, yes.
Oh, okay.
If I can remember said rules.
Um, can I put a little dragon crystal in your house?
You can't put any explosives or griefing materials inside player bases, but you may put them outside player bases.
I'm assuming stealing items, including the valuable ones like diamonds. I think that's allowed, but we should at least have a way to get them back. Like if I steal all your diamonds, I can't put them in an end chest or log out of the world with them. You have to be able to get them back whenever. You don't have to make it easy, but you should be able to get them back.
I was thinking this. You may steal items as you wish, but you cannot put them into your own personal storage. You must set up a separate vault for retrieval purposes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what if I steal, for obviously wealthy items, but if I steal wood, I'm not giving you it back. Oh, actually, if I steal wood from you, like you steal grass and cobblestone from me regularly, it's going into a build immediately.
Yeah, that's
So, I mean, appropriate retaliation for that. Like, if I steal some grass from you, you can steal sand or something. Balance it out. We're not going to be completely cruel and unjust in this war. We're just going to not be friends whatsoever, and I'm definitely going to go after you the first time I see you. So, might want to get that diamond armor set up.
Is this also a good idea leaving at different times?
Yeah, because now there's a little bit of difference between us. Like, you don't know which direction I went. I could be swimming across the ocean right now. Oh, I need armor. I found something.
I bet I know exactly what it is, because you mentioned ocean and then you need armor. I'm betting it's a monument.
No, I'm following the shore trying to find a house. Yes, this is nice. This is a nice area. I'm happy with this area. I will do fine. Just one eensy weensy problem though. I am starving to death.
Oh. I always invest in finding food first.
Hey, explore first, food later. There's easy ways around that.
Sometimes.
I got too hungry to get my plan underway. It's a good plan.
Hopefully.
Okay, there, that there, that there, throw all this off. Eventually, I have to start. Food is going to be my next concern, though. I will admit that much. But for now, let's fix the whole health problem. Oh, sweet, you have a trident. I want to try and get that from you. No, I'm not. I will punch you, though, for funsies. Rob just figured out how I was going to fill my hunger.
I hope you had a bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now we got the beginning part of that underway. Let's just explain things really quick again. Rob and I are doing a survival map together, but we're at war with each other, so we're allowed to do griefing within reason stuff. I mean, we're not going to fill our bases with TNT and blow it all up, but, you know, maybe some TNT-based traps. Definitely have a few things planned, and definitely more with that magical little tower spotted, because I know how Rob makes his bases, so I can use that to my advantage. But first things first off, this is going to be our first base that I'm starting here. Essentially, the long hallway, that's the main hallway, and it's going to break off into a room at the end, which right now I have for sugarcane farm. I'm going to build a few other farms in there. And this one is just showing off the main hallway itself. I'm going to drop it down a little bit, go down to the end more, and you'll see it progress as I go on through the next little segment of things, which we'll be popping over to in a second or two. And boop, here we go. More of the hallway flushed out. I decided I'm going to add like little archway supports as decoration. I'm not going to go too far out on the detail for this. I am going to add little bits here and there as I progress in base building technology. Like once I get the mine shaft going, I have nether semi-decent smelting capabilities. Right now, diamonds are a heavy issue for me. I only have like 5. And I was talking to Rob a little bit earlier. He's up to half a stack already, so gotta figure out where he's living. So I might want to make myself a shovel or something. But first thing, my main priority right now after getting the base complete is actually enchantments. That way my tools last a little bit longer, and definitely I'm going to be doing a lot of mining just to try and get some valuable resources. But right now the house is nice. It's easily hidden. That's pretty much it. I add a little bit of dirt and change things up because the door does move over a little bit. But I am happy with the overall outcome. And let's pop on out to the next little flash forward, which is now. Here we go. You can see more of the archways. There's that little gap. I do change them up a little bit, but most importantly, I flushed out a room. That becomes a mine shaft. This is my little working and storage area that I was talking about. In here is actually becomes another room, and I dig this out later, but this essentially becomes, I think it's a 10 by 10 room where I have a sugarcane farm going right now just to get books so I can get that enchantment thing set up going on. I do have to get a little bit more things for that to be a thing and start all that. And I do apologize about the Rob blocking technology because we use XYZ for locations and stuff. It's definitely something very useful. I know exactly where my base is. I don't want Rob to know where my base is. And he might shenanigans and use my channel here to kind of find things because he does know that I have these things coming. Because it's one of the whole things. We want to do a little YouTube series. I know he's trying to get things working over with Mixer. But you can see the rooms are flushing out a little bit more. I added a floor, a little bit of some basic decoration. It is very gray. I am thinking of adding half slabs and stair varieties to the walls, along with a little bit of mossy stone brick, just to add that little bit more decoration. But that's as I progress forward with Dredge now is painfully slow since I don't really like using stone tools. So as soon as I can upgrade, I pretty much do. But I do need to be wary of item consumption. So this is pretty much it for what I have recording on the base. There might be a little bit of flash forward with the clips later on, because I do have a few more clips and stuff that I'm going to tack on the end, because they all happened after this progress, so I kind of want to put this in the middle. So if you have any ideas for little tricks and stuff, definitely comment them down below because I'm very interested in ways to mess with Rob, and we're still trying to figure out how the whole winning this war thing is going to come along. But the back room there is fixed. I do change that out for some dirt and half slabs just to grow the sugarcane. And I'm going to get back to the rest of the video. I do have to admit, though, it was an intentional design because I really haven't worked on the outside. I'm kind of doing the work on the inside. It's hard to see my front door.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm setting out an outpost base right now.
That's pretty much what mine is. I literally had a little nook that I put my bed and furniture in, and then I made like a little 2x2 area that I was going to get some sheep, and I was like, wait a minute. I don't have any materials to get sheep, so I started a little farm, and then I was like, I got to start the door. And after I measured everything out to figure it all placement-wise, I was like, actually, that'd be kind of a good place for the door. So it kind of ended up as the doorway. That and every time I'm about to starve to death, I use it as a chance to adventure. Oh, yeah, actually, this is going to be a quicker death than drowning. Holy crow, there's 2 Endermen!
Jeez. How many times?
One of them
have you
is
drowned
spinning
to death?
in some ice. Come on. There we go, one of them found me. There we go. Grab all my stuff. You know, I kind of miss Kevin on Minecraft. I mean, I realize I'm probably the one that ruined it for him.
Why?
Because I remember the day he was all excited. Hey, Rob, guess what? I finally got enough iron for a beacon. And I'm like, hey, Rob, guess what? What? I finally finished my iron farm. I mean, pouring salt in the wound, I realize this, but I did that the exact same time he finished it.
Yeah.
You could just see that little bit of hope in his face just twinkle away.
Which none of us still have that achievement because we have yet to kill the Wither.
Yeah, I still remember that nightmare. I mean, I thought it was going to be easy as the Java one, so I was like, no, I'm not going to bother recording. It's going to take us 5 minutes. There's 3 of us, and we got some decently decked out gear. Not top of the line, but decent enough. 5 minutes later, you're rewinding the realm, I'm crying in the corner, and Kevin's on Destiny.
Yep. That thing, it went spastastic.
That didn't go spastastic. That just hit rock bottom.
And we started off at rock bottom.
Exactly. We had like the biggest hole in the entire Minecraft universe, and it took a matter of 5 minutes to build because we pissed off a Wither. You know the scary part is what's going to happen when not including the fact that we're going to find out where we live. What happens when we pull redstone into this?
Death. Death 1,000 times over.
I mean, the only thing I can figure out is gonna have a bad time.
Probably.
Sorry, Iron Golem, I had to kill the villagers in here, they were zombies. I mean, the most paranoid thing that we will have is if we ever run into like a gravel floor.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, that's not beneath either one of us.
Nope.
Hello, librarian dude. Do you sell something good and cheap? You sell something for 6 emeralds. What is it? I might want it. Aqua Affinity. I don't want it. I want your lectern, though. Note to self. You need a pickaxe to break a grindstone.
Did you just start punching it with your hand?
Well, it worked on everything else.
Even the bell?
Yeah, the bell. I got 2 bells now.
Oh. Alright.
I'm watching a villager get chased by a zombie in not diamond, gold armor.
What to say? Diamond. Holy cow.
Dude, if I saw a zombie in diamond armor, I'd be turning that guy into a drowned right now, and I got a poison potato. I just jumped over a cactus without taking any damage.
Yeah, it's weird. You can walk on top of cacti now.
Wait, we can walk on top of them?
Yeah.
Holy, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you can't hug them.
No, you can't.
Also, do you have a bed?
No.
Okay.
This time I do not have any sleeping comfort.
I'm just gonna get my beats out.
Beats.
Yeah, as Wodarski would say, I got mad beats. You're one of the few people in this world that actually understand what I just said.
Yep.
And if anybody went to the same school as us, they just hit their head on the desk.
And I think my wife wants to get a divorce. She pulled out the Polish remover.
Why don't you make like a banana and leaf? Why don't you make like a tree and split? Those two were his favorite ways to end class.
Yep.
And whenever he went to culinary and got soup and stuff, he always wanted, and I quote, mad crackers. He wanted 2 crackers with his soup. The funny thing is, he only used 1 thing of crackers, and the other one went into his desk drawer. Yeah.
Just for a snack.
The end of the year, he cleaned out his desk drawer, and he had mad crackers in there. Because he always got soup whenever he went. Wait, is this the first village I found, or is this another one? Because I don't remember one being... Hey, I think this might be the first one I went to. No, it's not. The garden's intact. You know, if Fortnite didn't ruin it, I just thought of something a really cool feature they could add.
What?
How cool would it be if Iron Golems dabbed?
Oh, jeez.
Now you understand the Fortnite ruining comment.
I almost feared it had something to do with something along those lines.
It had to do with something. Something evil with scheming and stuff. And slowly, you know, they should really add like warrior villagers.
Why?
To help the Iron Golem defend the village.
Maybe. I feel that would just make Iron Golems obsolete, though. For villagers.
Well, I mean, Iron Golems would still be the stronger of the two. I'm going to hell. I'm going to Minecraft hell for that one.
What did you do now?
I let a chicken jockey in a house.
There's a special place in Minecraft Hell just for you.
There is a special place in Minecraft. How did he get out?
Probably beat down the door with his sick beats.
They're not sick beats. They're mad beats. We have a problem.
Is it my problem or is it your problem?
Oh, Shiznik. This one actually has 2 bells. It's tiny, but it has 2 bells. I looked for it. I have video evidence of its existence, so I can return it at any time. My inventory is too full.
Hello.
Ah.
What did you hear?
Is it bad I'm sitting in front of an air conditioner because my arm feels like it's on fire?
No.
Not exaggerating, like it literally feels like it's on fire.
Well, you just got a tattoo. It takes a while for it to close, and you probably were sweating. So yes, you have salt. You have salt in your wound.
A little bit. I have already scabbed. All the scabbing is gone. I was only out in the sun for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
My arm feels like it's on fire. And that was an hour and a half. No, that was 2 hours ago. My arm still feels like it's on fire.
Were you driving the short bus again?
Yes. I'm a short bus for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
The rest of this week and next week. So I have
Okay.
AC. So while I'm in the short bus, even though a little bit of sun might get on my arm, I have AC blowing on that arm.
Dude,
And
the
yes,
AC
I
in the
can.
short bus is magical because it's enough to cool down the entire bus.
Yes.
It is. Even when the back of the bus doesn't have fucking AC, the front AC is so fucking powerful. It's a
Back's nice
freezer in
and
the middle of the
cold. All you have to do is open the back window and it just pushes the hot air out. Oh.
You know, I forgot about that. In all honesty, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Before high school and stuff, the school I went to, literally, there was a long bus and the short bus. The short bus was completely packed, and then you had the long bus, which was half full, both servicing the same area. And there was no need for it or anything. It just they had 2 buses in the same area, and never thought to fix it. So for a little while, I was on the short bus, which was nice and beautiful. Then I got put on the long bus, and I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could combine the 2 buses, but I'm literally sitting there like, please put me on the short bus. It's cold in the summer. 'Cause, I mean, buses get hot.
Or wait, it's cold. Oh, never mind. I'll process one a different way. Or
I mean, the heating in them works.
Bus with a
The
low
heating
bus.
in the winter is beautiful and stuff because the bus itself is hot as hell, and then you have a heater halfway through it.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you do, don't put your foot on the heater because it actually does melt the bottom of your shoe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You got the heater in the middle of the bus. The driver for the fleet that we're getting rid of now, the driver has their own personal heater. It's called the fucking engine.
Mm-hmm.
You're not recording, are you?
I am.
Oh god damn it.
And now this is going straight to your workplace, and they're gonna
Yeah.
review this.
Well,
Like they give a
everyone
shit.
knows anyway. Everyone complains about the damn engine being too hot in the summer. No one wants to drive them.
Unless it's the winter, then everybody wants to drive them.
Exactly. We all have mixed feelings about us getting conventionals with this coming school year. Those are the normal buses that you see with a nose in front of them.
Mhm.
Because A, we won't be dying because of the goddamn heat,
Mhm.
but that's also gonna leave us fucking cold in the winter.
Put on
And
a
just lot of
sweater.
us prefer, and also just a lot of us prefer drive flat nose rather than a conventional.
Yeah, well, the flat nose, you don't have to worry about hitting something. You know exactly where
Yes,
it
you do.
ends.
Yes, you do.
Because they turn weird.
Yes, they do turn different than a conventional.